Hi everyone, this is Thursday, and y'all know what I do on Thursday. I go to Salvation Army Thrift Store, and I went today. I didn't think I was going to go because of the storms, and yes, we had some bad storms rolling through here, but we were blessed. We were spared from tornadoes. We did have some wind damage. We lost power for a while, but not very long. I have to do a big shout out to CD Light Band because there were other areas that were out a long time, and they took care of ours really, really fast. So big thank you, because there have been times when we've been out of power for a week. Okay, this video, you don't see me on it right now, and it's because we went thrifting, and I bought a couple of big things, and I wanted to show you the big things first. And the dollar ticket today was blue. So these are the two things right here. That was blue. I don't know if you can tell how big it is. Yeah, you can tell how big it is from the shelf. That was blue. They normally wanted $19.99 for that. It is wood. And these are 10. That's painted on. That's 10. I'm going to take these off. I'm going to take those off right there. And I'm going to repaint that. I'm probably going to tear this burlap off too. This was originally $59.99. I got it for $1 today. This right here. Let me hold it up so you can see it better. Well, maybe not. Let me stand away from it. I paid $1 for it. Blue. They wanted 10. I looked at it yesterday. No, not yesterday. Last week. And I almost got it then. But I didn't want to pay half price, which was $5. Because they put a little hole down there, which I think I can fix. But I didn't want to have to worry about it. And that was TJ Maxx, originally $20. I did not want to have to worry about it for $5, but I will try it for $1. I also wanted to show you what I got from the dump. I didn't get it. Dan got it. Well, I got this today for $1 too. It's another yoga mat. I got a pink one, if you remember, and I got this one. And I use those to stand on, y'all. A lady gave... a lady gave Dan this wicker piece, and that was really cool. I'm going to repaint that. I also got this at the dump. It's a guest bag. I'm probably going to keep that for myself. And I got so happy about this. It's a brand new hand sander. It's electric. It's got a little, but I mean, it looks brand spanking new. I don't think it's ever been used before. I was real happy about that. Now, oh, we also got that, which I don't know if I'm going to keep or not. I hate to throw that away because that's a 1976 ceramic pitcher. I got this. Now, I don't need this. Laura gifted me with such a wonderful set, and I do not need this, but I didn't want it being thrown away either. It's a Dremel. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it out. I'm going to see if it works, and then we're going to do a giveaway on it if it works. I don't care if it's used, if y'all don't. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to win a used Dremel. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. I mean, it's free, y'all. It's going to cost me to ship it to you. But I've got to check it out and see. It's got a stand where... Oh, this is a rechargeable Dremel. Oh, yes, indeedy, it is. You put it in there and recharge it, right? Is that how you do it? Is that the wrong one? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll look at it. I'll let you know if I figure out if it works and if I'm going to do this as a giveaway. But if it does work, I will. I'm keeping the hand sander. I was thrilled about that. Okay. We are going to go back over here. I'm going to show you the other stuff that I got. And because my phone did something weird, and you didn't see me actually drop the alcohol inks down in here and pour the 10-minute cure, even though you saw it after it hardened and you saw me take it out of the mold. Some of y'all got a little irritated that you didn't see me put the alcohol down in there. So, we're going to cover it all again. We're going to put the alcohol inks down in there. And I'm even doing a new one this time. We're going to do 3 because I can use them. If I have enough 10-minute cure polyurethane. I have no mixed mold left. So we'll use what 10-minute cure polyurethane I've got left. It may only be 2. I don't know. We'll try to do 3. But we're going to do that after I show you what I got from the Salvation Army. But first, I am going to turn this camera around and say hello to you. But I'm going to let you know before I do, you're going to be a little surprised. Because I finally got around to cutting my hair all off. And when I say I cut my hair all off, I mean I cut my hair all off. I love it. I may even go short. That is me. Yes, indeedy. I went in the bathroom. I told Dan, I said, I'm fixing to cut my hair. And he said, okay, how short? And I said, I don't know yet. He said, do you need my help? I said, nope. I said, if I do, I'll let you know. Now, it is longer than what I thought I was going to keep it. I did not cut it so where it was over my ear, but I've got it pulled back. This right here, I'm probably going to end up cutting to get it off my neck. But yeah, it's gone. I there's no way that I can put my hair on top of my head anymore. I've had my hair this short many times before. I've had it even shorter than this, and I'd sort of like it shorter where I could spike it just all over my head. Now this is not, I've done nothing to it but blow dry it, and I couldn't even halfway blow dry it because my hand was cramping. So this was me just sort of taking the blow dryer and going like this. And it does make me look a little bit different. But I'm glad I did it. It's summertime. It's really easier for me to take care of. And I don't have to put it on top of my head. So I'm going to flip it back around. Oh, wait. Did I say hello? Hey there. Okay, now I'm going to flip the camera around. And we're going to get started by me showing you what I got at the Salvation Army first. Okay, let me get the bag. Oh, and I've got a hack for you. Is that what you call it? A hack? A tip? A trick? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. Okay, now this was $1. Pretty much everything I got today was $1, y'all. I bought this for $1. They wanted $7.99 for that. Now this is probably really cool, but I'm not going to keep that in there. I'm going to take this out because it's easy to take out. And I'm going to show you. I got it to put a watercolor, one of my watercolors in. And I will probably use this as a guideline as to what size to put in. And that is the main reason why I got this. it would be easy for me to do. And it was $1. And the frame is pretty. I like the frame. Okay, and the second thing out of the bag I don't know. I may have to change this because I can't. Yeah. Okay. I want you to be able to see everything. Okay, I got these for $1. Actually, I paid 75 cents for them. And they're just really cushiony pads. And I'm going to put these over here to help me soak up the excess water from my watercolors. And then, oh, I'm itching, and that's from me. I don't think I got all the hair off of me. I took a shower, and I still don't think I got a... I paid $1.50 for this. I'm trying to hold this bag up. I can use one hand, but that's not working. I think this is paper. Yeah. And I will take this off of here, and I'm going to paint it. And then I'm going to put one of my paintings on here. And I'm going to glue it on here just like they did this. But I will remove this. And I might have to use water or whatever. We just got a built-in easel. And for $1.50, that's Dollar Tree prices. And it's all wood. So that is item number 2 out of the bag. I hope I don't break anything. Let me just put it over here. Now this was $3.99, so I paid $3 for it. I just loved the way it looked. Almost steampunky, and I could make it steampunky more so. This is from 2017. Sheffield Home. You can hang it, or you could put it on a tabletop. But for $3, I had to get it. I just thought it was so cool. And if I didn't want to leave that on there, I could unscrew that and take this clippy off. But I sort of like the clippy. Okay, and then I got these. And I did pay 99 cents a piece for these. Actually, 75 cents a piece because they were blue. This is the small one. And that is the bigger one. $1.50, y'all. Seriously, for 2? I mean, and they're metal. That was a no-brainer. Oh, and this was really cute. This was $1. They wanted $5.99 for it originally. And it's from Day Spring Cards. And this was $1. But look at this. I'm going to keep this because I love what it says. As for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. Well, it says we will serve the Lord. But I just absolutely love it. It's sort of like 3D. I don't know if you can tell. But I'm going to hang that up somewhere. I love the colors. I love the saying. I just love everything about it. It's so springy. And I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do some watercolor and maybe take it off of here. Maybe the bumblebee and the flower, or maybe even the bird. And we're going to do a watercolor today too. Even the ladybug. I could, yeah. I just love all these little things. So for $1. And then I got this. And I'm going to make a little miniature watercolor to put in there. I'm going to leave that alone. Love one another, John 13:34. That is a perfect saying. It has a little metal handle. You can hang it, you can set it, and I'm going to make a little miniature watercolor. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's going to go right in there. And I paid 50 cents for this. And it's all wood. And I paid 75 cents for this. Now, they had a bunch of them, and they had bigger ones. And I pulled it out, and I looked at it. And I thought, I really want to get into drawing a little bit more, just for myself. Don't worry, I'm not going to put it on the channel right away. I'm not that good at it. But the way you get good at it is you try. I can draw some things. You don't have to know how to draw to do painting, though. I want to clarify that right now. And I watched a couple of people today that said you did, and no, you don't. So please don't listen to that. You most definitely don't need to have the ability to draw and to sketch in order to paint. No, you do not. So please, 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 please do not listen to anybody who says that. I don't want anybody discouraging you. And that is an untruth. So just don't listen to it. But this right here, you see how you can, I've been playing with it the whole time I'm talking to you. But you can change. And I would love to be able to get into being able to draw people so I can do watercolors. I would love that. I mean, how fun would that be? Okay. And you've got something to look at. And that's the reason why I bought it. And it was only 75 cents, so. And the next thing I got was also 75 cents. It is pewter. This is a pewter flask. And no, I don't want it to drink out of. I want it so when I travel, I have something to put water in so I can do watercolors while I'm traveling. And I still do. I don't know when, but I do plan on making a trip by train to go see my son and his wife and my 2 grandbabies that live in Connecticut. Don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I just know I'm going to do that. And I want to be able to paint on the train when I do. And so that is to go with my little, and I've already got it, see? I've already got my little travel paint set right here. Hadn't used it yet. But there it is, and it's Winsor & Newton. It's got a little brush. It's got the little water thing. And so I'll be ready to go. I've got my little sketch pad. My little sketch pad, that can fit in my purse, and I can paint until I don't want to paint anymore. I will get a room mat when I go, and so I will have the privacy to do that. And this right here, this is just only $1. The smell from this is incredible. I'm going to take the tape off. and it needs to be cleaned. And there's a very little candle wax in here. Very little. This is from the Biltmore, which I don't know if y'all know what the Biltmore is, but the Biltmore Hotel, I believe in Asheville. There it goes. Asheville, North Carolina, I believe. Biltmore. Charlotte, North Carolina. It is, I only paid $1 for it. It's got sweet cinnamon, but it's got enough in there. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to touch it, because I absolutely love the smell of that. I will clean it up. If you don't get this in just exactly right, it will not fit. But for $1, there was no way. I was, yeah, that's not in there right. See, there's a definite way that you put it in. There you go. It would make a really sweet candy dish and stuff too, but I just don't want to get rid of the candle because it smells so good. And then this is the last thing that I got. This was priced $2.99, so I paid $2.25 for it. But look at the flowers. I couldn't have bought these. It's two, at least two, maybe three. I could not have bought those at the Dollar Tree for that price, and you're not going to get them this good of quality at the Dollar Tree either. And so I got those. And they go right over here. Okay. So, we are ready. I painted my nails. Can you tell? I was out of clear, so I don't have much fingernail polish. So I put whatever I had that wasn't solid. I don't do that very often, so they don't look nasty right now. Y'all appreciate that right now. Okay, we're going to get the gloves on. I'm going to take a drink of my Powerade real quick. Oh no, got to tell you. Buster Boo. We've tried everything. He just does not like storms. And he was in such a state yesterday. I couldn't get him to come downstairs for nothing. But last night, I went halfway up on the steps, sat down on the landing. He was standing there at the door. I finally just ignored him and looked at my phone, and what does he do? He comes running down, jumps in my lap, and then he gets up, he pushes me like saying, come on, you come on downstairs with me. So I tried not to laugh, and I got up and I walked downstairs with him. And it was so funny because all night long, I left the door to the basement open, and all night long, him and the cat would run up and down those steps. It was the funniest thing, and it just made my heart just so happy because now I know that if he gets scared, he can come down here because you can't hear it as well, and you most definitely cannot see the lightning. And we have windows all over our house, and you most definitely, if it's lightning, you know it is. There is no place in our house that you can go upstairs where you can't see that. But down here, it's a different story. So I'm hoping he will start coming down here a little bit more, and maybe that will help him. Now, I am going to go ahead and I am going to spray these down. And I cleaned these out, y'all. And now I'm seeing stuff in them. And I did clean these out before I ever even started the video. Evidently, I did not do a good job of it, though. Okay. I am going to get the mask. I should put the mask on before the alcohol, because that alcohol stinks really bad. But I've got the alcohol. No, I've got the mask on. I do not know how much of this I've got left. I may only have enough to do 2. I hope I have enough to do 2. I did mark the cups, because I hope I have enough to do 2 of them. Okay, that's A. And that's B. Hey, Buster Boo! See, Buster just came down here. Okay, we're going to do this. This one is terracotta. And then I'm going to use the Tranquil. And I think this is a pearl. It is. You can hear it shaking. Okay. So we will go ahead and mix those 2. Yes, it is thundering outside. I think he's barking at the thunder now. Are you barking at the thunder? It's so nice to see you down here. If I wasn't doing this, I'd angle the camera down so everybody could see you. Yeah, this is something new for him. Uh-oh. Okay, it's getting warm, so I better pour. And that's what I'm doing. And I am trying to put... Oh. Okay, let me do this. because that's sticking and the other didn't. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more. Let me put a little bit more of the brown. Oh wow, look at that. Okay. I'm going to try to get it to come up all the way. Okay, I think that is good. Let's see if I've got enough. To pour a bird with before it gets hard. And I do have don't think I have enough to pour another. No, it's already starting to get hard. Nope. Okay. So, here we go again. That one's not coming out good. Okay. Okay. So that one's ready. Yeah, I'm checking my phone to make sure it did not stop. Okay. So we got A and B. So I'm going to get B again. And then I'm going to get A. I'm going to get another glass. Oh no. Oh. Okay, this is going to be a mess. I don't want to lose this. So how am I going? I'm going to lose it. There's no way. Okay. Oh, I cannot believe I did this. I don't want to lose it. So just bear with me for a minute. Okay. 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 Oh, good gracious, y'all. Oh, wow, they're scooting something upstairs. That's odd. Okay, I still have my bee, which is good. I still have a little bit of the A. Oh, good gracious. Okay. Let's try this again. Buster Boo, what are you doing? Okay, I have A, I have B. We are going to mix this up. And I hope it works. I'm going to spray that just a little bit. To maybe get that flowing a little bit. Okay. Okay. That one takes more than that one. That is not totally so we're going to put a little bit more. In fact, we're going to do it this way. Okay. I'm going to keep those over there. We're going to fill up A and B out of here. That's A. That's B. We're going to mix the two together. And my cups just fell. I gotta look and see. Well, it's barely enough, but we will see. Okay, let's hope that we have enough to do this one. Okay. Lay it down I'm going to sort of twirl it a little bit. We're going to put some more A all the way up to the top. We're going to put B. All the way up to the top. And then we're going to go ahead and fill up 2 of these. I'm going to go ahead and put, that's A. We are almost totally out of this now. That is the B. So let's get this mixed up. I'm making a mess. Is there a hole in the glass? That's not mixed up good yet. Is there a hole in there? Okay. That's almost all blue. I don't see any. Did I not put that? Oop. Yeah, I'm trying to get it down in, but I don't think it's going to go. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, it's getting thick. Uh-oh. Okay. Leave it alone. I may have messed it up there. That needs to be flat. Oh, I think I messed this one up. Oh no! Oh, yeah. It's like, you think you're going to fix it? No, I'll take care of that. My thing just blew off of my... Oh, that's wild. The top came off. I don't even know where it's at. Yeah, I messed that up. I should have left it alone. Y'all learn from me. Don't do what I do. What did I do with it? The top went flying and now I don't have any idea where it is. Nope. Buster's running in here wondering what in the world I'm doing. I don't know what I did with it. Okay. Well, maybe I can sand that down. It's my own fault. I stuck that thing in there trying to swirl it around. And I knew better, but I did it anyway. I'm opening up some more alcohol wipes since I don't know what happened to... Okay. I think that's ready to go. Oh, Zion and Buster's down here. Yeah, I'm cleaning up. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut that off. I wonder if I could do that now. You see, I'm doing it away from me, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get the big bulk piece off while it's still soft, so I can sand it down a lot easier. Because when this stuff gets hard, it's really hard to sand. I'm not going to do a whole lot. I'm just trying to get the bulk off. And I think I just did, so. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get this one out. And this one's really over poured. But that's okay. Oh, I like these colors. I like the colors a lot. This one's a whole lot easier to get at than the other. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, we're going to go ahead and see if we can't just cut this off, because it's a bunch. And then I will use the deburring tool. Once I do this, which I am not concerned about it being pretty because I'm just using it to store. I mean, I don't want it to look ugly either, but I do still have my mask on and I have my glasses on. And I would suggest, if you're going to do this, that you most definitely put on safety glasses and a mask, because this stuff pops everywhere. It's not like mixed mold. It's hard. Okay. It doesn't take long to get it off of there. And there you have it. And these work the same way. I will get some of these out and I will show you. They work the same way as the others do. Although the ones with the labels, if the labels are those need to be on the outside because they're taller. Let me just go ahead and do this, yeah. Because if you're going to stack them, You can still stack them using the short ones in the middle, but you can't have the short ones and that holds quite a bit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It'll hold 24. I've got one more jar. Let me get 2 more out. Actually, it holds 25 because you can put one in the center. So they hold 25. Those do. I think they hold more than these do, which is really weird. Yeah, they do hold more. Oh, wow. Okay, I think this one's probably ready to go too. Let me put the jar up. The color's not coming off. Huh. A little bit of it is. Okay. Okay, this one is a little bit harder. If you get the outside ones off first, and you pretty much have to do it one at a time, y'all. One at a time. I hear Dan up there talking to somebody, but I can't make out what he's saying or who he's talking to. Okay, that one's a little... I think I put too much alcohol. It's not coming off. It's not like it's gonna come off. And I don't really need to do anything to the edges. So I can go ahead and start filling it up, because that's not the... The other one was prettier, but it's still functional, so... Oh my, I may have an extra one. Look at that. Is that the last? No, I got one more jar. Okay. So, I got that one. I'll put that over here. And I'll stack that. And I don't think this one's ready yet. This one we're going to have to do some work on. Just needs to be level. Yes, you see me doing it away from me, right? I learned my lesson. I did learn my lesson. Okay. I guess I could just sand it. Let me see if I can just sand it. I still have my mask on, so. I'm having to screw my handle back on. Okay. Let's see here. Where is my sander? There it is. Do not do this without a mask on. Please. Oh, my glasses just came off. Okay, I think that is going to work. Okay. So let's get this one out. Getting the first one or two out is the hardest. After that, it's like one at a time, and you just pop them out. Woo! Well, that one's quite pretty, actually. Okay, we are again gonna go and just cut the excess off with a pair of scissors. It's still soft enough. It's very easy to do at this point. And this is when you want to do it. It's still a little warm. Then I get the deburring tool. I turn it upside down. If you do it the other way, you'll gouge it and you'll scratch it. I know from experience, because I have. Okay. going to get some alcohol wipes. I'm going to wipe it off. Make sure that there's not any excess alcohol sitting on top of it, which I don't think there is, but I just want to make sure. It does, it looks sort of ugly right there, but it's actually sets flat, which is a good thing. Yeah, there's a little bit. If you put too much alcohol ink, use alcohol ink sparingly. I put way more than I did the first time in here. And it's going to sort of bubble up on you. See, there's a little bit coming out. But it's not much. Okay. I'm not going to be able to empty this, though. I still need to make more. Not much, though. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, y'all know that I turn these upside down if I can't fit them in. And so I actually have enough. I need one more. But I got 4 big old mason jars empty by doing those. And that is wonderful. Okay, I'm going to take this mask off. Woo-wee. My mouth, my face was sweating in that thing. Does yours ever do that? Oh, those are the glasses that I dropped. I just stepped on them. Okay. I got them picked up. I'm going to have to wipe my face off. I got sweat all over it from that mask. Oh, we got a little bird. I forgot about the little bird. Oh, that must have had stuff inside of it. Because that little bird's not white. But there's the little bird. Put that over here with the rest of them. Okay, so now I know that you have seen every step of how to do those with the alcohol ink. So I'm pouring alcohol. I got those at the Dollar Tree. 91%. I normally get 99, but 91% at the Dollar Tree. They didn't have very many. I probably should have bought all of them, but I didn't. Okay. Ooh, I have a cut on my hand, and that alcohol is letting me know it's there. I don't know how I got it, though. But it's telling me I do. Okay, I've just got a couple of things. That I've got to get off of here. And that's from the 10-minute cure. Resin. I love these tiles on here. It has been so easy to keep this clean. And when these wear out, I have a bunch more that I can replace it with. I want to make sure these are good and clean because I use these with my watercolors. I'm sure you may not have noticed, but I did change my picture on my YouTube profile. I needed to anyway because that picture was a year old. And when you get to be my age, you can look totally different in a year. Okay. So now, this is an hour and 18 minutes. But I want to show you the hack. The watercolor paper hack. That's what I'm calling it. Now, this is the Bria Reese bookmark that I painted on my last video, which is probably one of the lowest view counts of any video I have ever made. But that's okay. I'm going to continue doing watercolor, whether people show up for it or not. I love it too much. But I wanted to share this with you in case you have paper that has the perforated tab, because it looked horrible. I thought, well, why even bother? You got that perforated tab right there. It looks so unfinished. What are you supposed to do with that? Well, I'll tell you what I did with it. And I'll show you what I did with it. As soon as I can find what I did with it. No. Let me see if I can find another one. Okay. You see it's not there anymore. It is, and I did some ink just to do the edges with, because I'm going to make them into bookmarks. But you do not see, you can't tell that was over a perforated edge. And I'll show you on this one. I'll tear this out. Hey, Buster Boo. When you take the paint off, next time I'd take it off before I ever even painted it. You see that perforated edge? It's quite noticeable. I don't know if it's coming through the camera or not. All I did is I took my fingernail file, went back and forth from the top and to the bottom, just like you're sanding down an edge. And it's gone. The perforations are gone. You can't ever tell it. Now, you may have known that already. I did not, and it bothered me. And then, of course, you take your stamp. See, that's sort of uneven because of the glue, too. Some of the glue is still on there. And I don't like the way that looks either. So I just sanded that off. And then you take a stamp pad. I'll go get a stamp pad. I'll show you. And you can use any color you want. I'll show you different colors. I think black would be a little bit too stark, but you could use black. I used brown on this one. And I'll show you what I did. I just went like this. Now you can actually even do it closer like that if you really want it to show up. So it looks like a finished edge. And if you wanted, if you didn't like the back, you could actually do this with, just to give it some kind of finish. Now, I suggest you put a paper towel or a piece of paper up underneath as you do it. But that way it actually looks like your back is finished off. And it sort of is fun to be able to play around with that. And you can distress it, and I think I'll probably add some blue just to give it. Oh, this is cool. Now see, I sort of like that. Yeah, see, now that's just me, but I really like that. And that was a happy accident. It's a major happy accident. But see, that's the back of that now. So when you use that as a bookmark, it looks like that, but then you flip it over. That's cool. I would do bookmarks to make them look just like that. I think that's just cool, but that's just me. Yeah, that was definitely a happy accident. So play around, y'all. You never know. I didn't until I just did that. I will most definitely be doing this again. Definitely. And now I'm wondering if you couldn't play around and do that and then add watercolor on top of that. You know, do the background sort of like that and then just add a little bit of watercolor. I think that would be cool. You want to try it? I don't know. I'm not really into the hot air balloons anyway, so let's try it. Let's just see. And I'm trying to do it the same way. And I'll go ahead and do the edges to de-stress the edges. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't even see it anymore. Let's see if I hold it up, if I can still see. Oh, no, I can't see it at all. I can see. No, I can barely see. Let's try something. Okay, I'm going to have to hold this up. I'm looking for my little... Okay. I can barely make out some of these lines. Okay. Let's see if I can... Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to be able to show y'all and still be able to do this. Okay. I don't see any more. Okay, where's the lid? Okay, let's just play with this. But instead of using watercolors, we're using watercolor pencils for right now. And we will go okay, let's do, I'm going to do a red, I think. I want to do a true red for this right here. Okay. And maybe a gold. Up there. Okay. And then Now remember, these are watercolor crayons. Okay. So what color do we want to do? That one. Maybe this color blue. Okay, yes, and I added that line because I did not like. And then let's go with the red again. We'll keep it simple and we'll keep the colors pretty much the same. Okay. And of course, yes, I am still going to come in here and we are still going to add some water. And this brush is way, way too tiny, I think, for this. Maybe for this it will be fine. Okay, let me get a bigger brush. For this part. I love watercolor pencils. They're just so easy to play with. And I'm not having to change with the same color. I will clean my brush out, and I really do like these to get the water off. And with this color, it is so light. It is so close to the color that's on there. I am going to go with a deeper, let's go with this. Let's see if I can do this. See if I can get some color off of the pencil. just like this. I want to see it. Oh, yes, you can. Get some of the color off. Okay. Let me put a little bit more on. Okay. I do not like the way the blue. Yeah, I'm taking some of it off. See, and you could actually put another one down here. Should I go for it? Or should I leave it alone? You know what? I think I'm just going to leave it alone. Because this was really, really simple. Now, I think what I might do is add a little bit of white highlight. Yeah, see, and it's folding up. That's okay. Just like the other one, I put water on the back and put it in between 2 pages and let it sit overnight, and it works really well. So that was so simple. Okay, but let me get the white. There's my Uniball pen. I love those things. Oh, that's just sweet. Okay. Good enough. and I have lost my Uniball marker. I think it rolled. Okay, we're going to put those back. And I got to figure out a better way of storing these. Y'all's roll out. Mine does not stay in here. These are the Tim Holtz. I love the colors. I just don't like the way that they don't stay in. Good. Okay, and then we're going to, I have lost my, oh, there it is. And then we are going to flip it over. And we're going to do the same thing that we did on the other one. It looks almost like wood, doesn't it? It's cool how you get different marks. I think that's the fun of it. And of course, I'm doing it the same way that it looks like on the... Because that's just really cool right there. No, I don't think those are alcohol wipes. I think those are alcohol wipes. Which you do need. Oh no. Yeah, that's okay. Can you hear the thunder? Okay, what I am going to do, let me get this paper towel. I've only got one left. What I am going to do, I'm going to dry this off really good. Yeah, I saw something I did not like, so I want to fix it. So I want those lines. I want those definite lines right here. Normally I wouldn't, but with this I do. And this is brown, this is not black. And I chose to go with brown because I didn't want it so stark. But this is not a real thin, which is okay. Okay, See, I like it better that way. And I guess I will sign it. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to sign. I don't know. See, I'm still playing around. It's got to be something that I'm comfortable with. I don't like that right there. I do not like that, so I will try to do something about that. And oh, cool, I was able to. Okay. See? You can't fix stuff that you don't like. And I'm good. And it's done. Even the back. And I've de-stressed the sides. I could de-stress that even more. And I may de-stress a little bit in blue. Let's just see. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, yeah. Okay, I sort of really like that. So, yeah. Just play around until you have something you like. But, yeah. See, I like the blue around it. And I will let that dry. And then, once that dries, because this is water, this will not go away with water, okay? Unlike this. And I will wax my bookmarks also. Like this right here. I'll go ahead and wax it now and show y'all. I have showed you this before, but I'll show it again. I had some wax right here that I put up here. Yeah, here it is. Now this is the orange wax, but it will still work. This is wonderful. This smells wonderful. But I do not have a okay. And that's me just putting the wax on to protect watercolor. And that's real important. If you're going to sell your stuff, you don't want, especially with a bookmark. And I actually even go around the edges. Now, I'm not going to do the back. Well, I guess I could. I don't know if that's dry enough. Let me dry this real good. I don't know if this is dry enough. I may lose some of the watercolor, but we'll go ahead and try. The ink, the stamp ink, that will not change with water. That is water resistant. It is permanent ink, stays on, is what I use. I love this ink. I should have signed this before I waxed it, though. I'm not used to signing my work. Can't you tell? I'm still trying to figure out a signature. it does enhance the color. I love what it looks like when wax it. I don't know if you can see the difference. Oh, and it smells wonderful. It smells straight up like oranges. The other one I use smells like lemon. This smells straight up like oranges, and I am going around the edges too, just to protect it. And as you can see, there's nothing on my hands except for a bunch of wax, but there's no color. So I'm not going to do the back yet because I am going to have to re-wet this, and just like this is straight now. That is straight, and this one will be too, but I'm going to wait until that dries. But yeah, this was fun. See, now I had fun with that, and it was a happy mistake once again. I love that. I love the back. It looks finished to me now, and I absolutely love this. Now I could do this and play around with different inks with this, and not be quite serious, and just ink it with different, and I have every color ink that you can have, and just ink it in different colors, and then just add some watercolor pencils, and do what I did with that. Now that would be fun, that would be easy, and it would be really relaxing. So I may take all this upstairs and just do the whole thing. I could probably have them all done if I wasn't on a video in probably half an hour. And I didn't get to my bird. I'm going to show you the bird that I want to do. I've had this picture for a long time. I am going to... Uh-oh, we had a severe weather alert. What was it? We have a tornado watch. April the 3rd at 10 o'clock p.m. So that expires pretty soon. That's good. Okay. I hope y'all have stayed safe with these storms. They are everywhere. They range through so many states, and I hope everybody is just safe. Oh, I was going to show you the bird. This is the bird. I've had this picture for, I don't know, for a long time. I love birds, and I want to paint that bird. Yeah, there you go. Look at how, and that's a true bird. Oh, let me look. It is an eastern bluebird. No. There it goes. Yeah, that's an eastern bluebird. Look at how fat and fluffy. Oh, and that would be so easy to do, y'all. And I will be doing that soon. That's what I want to do tonight. But we're right at an hour and 54 minutes, and we have covered a bunch of different stuff. You got little, you got a little hack, tip, trick. I don't know what you call that. What would you call it? I'm going to call it a hack. On how to get rid of the perforated edges on paper. And maybe you knew that, but I didn't. And so maybe there's somebody else out there that didn't either. Let me know in the comments if you already knew that. And then, of course, I'll show you. Let me see if I can get it down without ruining it. Yep, that's all. You see how I got them stacked? Yep, that's new ones too. The mixed mold one is in the very back there. I got them all stacked there. All that is all my tint for my mixed mold and all my resin pigment dyes. No, I don't have any more left. See, I don't have any more jars. Wow, that is pretty awesome. See, I have some turned upside down, so if I made one more, I would have enough for every one of my bottles. That's pretty awesome right there. Well, here's my ugly face again. I'm going to say thank you. Let me know what you think about my haircut. But I'm going to say thank you. I hope you had a good time. I hope maybe you learned something. And I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.